John opens his laptop, surfs the internet searching for a particular product. He presses on an unknown link, which opened for him a new page. Suddenly, his computer screen went black and a message appeared. John's computer was hacked. What happened to John's device is that it was hacked by a malware, which allows the attacker to gain control of John's computer. In this video, we will discuss the top 5 malware you need to know, and we will address some safety measures to keep you safe online. First, a malware is simply a malicious software developed by hackers or cyber criminals to gain access to a person's computer or company's databases, or to destroy or control a system. If you are familiar with the war between the Greeks and the Trojans, which is simply when the Greeks attacked the city of Troy using a wooden horse, that is where the name of this malware comes from. So the Trojan Horse malware is simply a malware that acts as a legitimate software, making you believe that it is legit, but in reality it contains malicious code. Hackers using this malware rely on convincing you to download the software, or file, or email attachment, literally anything. Once you download this, the Trojan malware will do its thing. There are 2 common types you should know about Trojans. Backdoor Trojans. These Trojans allow the attacker to gain unauthorized access to the victim's computer. It opens a hidden door for the attacker to enter and steal sensitive data, or even install other malicious software to the infected system. Remote Access Trojan, also called RAT. This type of Trojan allows the attacker to have complete control over the victim's system, like they can view and manipulate files and capture screenshots. Trojans can appear in email attachments, especially in phishing campaigns. They also can appear in malicious websites, tricking you to download a malicious software. The most popular Trojan malware is called Zeus, first identified in July 2007. Ransomware combines the word ransom with malware. This type of malware encrypts user files, making them inaccessible. Then the attacker demands a ransom payment in cryptocurrency for more privacy, in exchange for the encryption key. This ransomware can either be an encrypting ransomware, where it encrypts user files and systems, demanding a ransom payment, or it can be a locker ransomware, where it locks the whole system, disabling access to the operating system and files. No matter what, a ransomware's main goal is to oblige you to pay the ransom in exchange for the encryption key, but nothing guarantees you that you will get your files back. A ransomware can enter a system through infected websites, email attachments, or through backdoors, for example. They can also be found through malicious ads, also called malvertising, or they can be found in weak software and websites that the victim visits and downloads without knowing that they were infected. Most popular ransomware software is WannaCry, known for stealing $4 billion in 2017. Virus is a type of malware that attaches themselves to a legitimate software. Once the user downloads this infected executable file, the virus starts replicating, spreading to other files and starts damaging files and systems. Once corrupted the first executable file, it replicates itself by finding another executable in the storage media and inserts its code inside the script of the executable. The aim of viruses is to replicate themselves by creating a copy of themselves and injecting it into files or systems. Some viruses are designed to be executed on a specific data or even when a certain program is executed. Let us see what are the different types of viruses. File infectors. This virus inserts itself into a file, and it will start spreading to other files when this particular file is executed. Boot sector virus. A boot sector is a crucial part of a storage device that contains information necessary to boot and start up the system. Affecting it can make the system unbootable. Macro virus. This virus targets Microsoft Office software like Word and Excel. These viruses can be found in malicious email attachments or inside infected software and files. Also, viruses can be transmitted through USB drives or CDs, so be careful with what you plug into your computer. Worms is a type of malware that is from the same family of viruses but with a bit of differences. This malware is designed to spread across computer networks, and worms don't require user intervention and they don't need a host file or system to replicate themselves. Worms indeed can replicate themselves like viruses, but unlike viruses, worms spread across a network of computers and they replicate themselves and spread across the devices connected to the same network. And they form something called a botnet, which is a network of infected computers. Not to forget, their strong point is their ability to rapidly spread across networks. These worms exploit network vulnerabilities by scanning and infecting these systems to move on to the next computer. They are also found in emails and malicious websites. Worms can be used to slow down network performance or to do more malicious acts like data stealing, installing backdoors, and launching attacks on other systems. They also have the ability to change their appearance, This concept is called polymorphic code, or they can use encryption to hide their presence from security software. This makes them undetectable. Conficker is the most popular worm malware identified in 2008. Spyware is a type of malware which tends to gather information about a certain person or organization without their knowledge. This data could be sensitive information, browsing history, password, and more. Spyware is simply spying on someone and collecting information about them. It is so silent that the victim system won't be able to detect it. A spyware can be distributed on malicious emails, infected websites, or disguised as a legitimate software. Collecting data can be by recording keystrokes. It is called keylogging. Also, spyware are able to take screenshots or manipulate browser settings and redirect users to malicious websites. Spyware is able to collect sensitive information like your bank account password, and they can slow down performance of the system because they run in the background and consume a lot of resources. Phone Spy is an example of spyware that infects and targets Android mobile devices. Now, what are some safety measures recommended for you to protect yourself online? Use reputable security software like Norton and Bitdefender. Regularly update your operating system. Don't turn off firewall. Be cautious with your emails before opening them. Avoid clicking pop-ups and visiting unfamiliar websites, and only download software from trusted sources. Have strong password and enable two-factor authentication. It is crucial for everyone to be protected online, so make sure you follow these steps mentioned earlier and always be cautious with your online activity. And this is the end. Make sure to drop your thoughts in the comments section. Thank you for watching, and I invite you to click on one of these end screens that will appear in front of you right now. And I hope to see you in the next one.